All right, so cameras are rolling. So what's your name?
Iyang Wang. It's spelled Yiyang.
And, okay, what was it? What's your last name?
Wang.
How do you
Wang.
And what was your first name again?
Iyang.
And how do you say that? How do you spell it again?
Yiyang.
Okay, all right, great. Thank you. All right, now you can look at it.
Who are you?
My name's Iyang.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Cool. So in any of the questions that we ask, repeat the question and the answer. So when I ask you how you ended up at JustWorks, just kind of phrase that into your answer.
Cool.
So first question, how did you end up at JustWorks?
So I ended up at JustWorks because I was really displeased with my last job, and I actually found Kevin Lynn's job opening on Reddit, r NYC jobs, and I was really looking for sort of like a different type of work environment where I could work with younger people, and it would be in like a for-profit field instead of a nonprofit one. And yeah, I reached out to Kevin. He gave me a call the day after, and that's how I got here.
Tell us about the path that led you to your current role as an AE.
So I started off, because I had never had any sales experience in the past, I started off as just a regular SDA, and I worked my way through 2 expansion projects to be in the SA class, and then after graduation, I was released into the AE area. We're right into selling season, so that was a lot of fun.
Sales can be tough. How do you stay focused and motivated?
I'm kind of a workaholic, and sales is really the first job where I feel like that's been like equally rewarding. In other jobs that I've had, it was really long projects that we were working on, and not necessarily all the work that you would put in would give you a payoff.
Shouldn't you really answer give the question in that answer? So
Yeah.
Okay.
You might want to have just a little bit more context for that one.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll ask again.
Yeah.
Okay. Sales can be tough. How do you stay focused and motivated?
So sales can sometimes be tough, but I would say the way that I stay focused is by just realizing that I'm a really good personality fit to do sales. I like being stressed out, and I'm a little bit of a workaholic, and it's honestly the first job where I've felt that the work that I've input has given me an equal output at the end of the day. I definitely haven't found this to be true in like other roles where I've been working more longer term projects. It feels good that if I stay late here, I do see the accounts close the months after, and it feels really fair and great.
Great answer. What is your favorite part about working at JustWorks?
I think this is pretty easy for me to answer. This is the first job where I've worked with. Oh, okay. Sorry. The question again. Yeah.
Just that helps.
What is your favorite part about working at JustWorks?
So my favorite part of working at JustWorks is pretty easy. This is the first job I've ever worked where I've worked with people around my age who have shared a lot of my interests, and I think it's pretty important. We're stuck at work for the majority of our daylight hours, and if you get to come in and work across teams, within teams, with some of your really good friends, it makes the day go by a lot faster, and it makes it a lot more fun to be at work.
What is your greatest achievement to date?
My greatest achievement to date, do you mean like work-wise or like life-wise?
Work-wise.
Okay, work-wise, I don't know. I think just like building really good relationships.
Just because you asked him a question and that, you'll have to, again, go back and answer that one again too. Sorry.
Cool.
So what I would say is that, like, you could say work-wise, my greatest achievement is this, and if you want to say a personal achievement, that's fine too.
Cool.
Okay.
I can just say a work one.
Okay.
I haven't thought about the personal one, so.
What is your greatest achievement to date?
So I would say my greatest achievement to date at JustWorks is being able to know folks on other teams and sort of understand the things that they're working on, the things that they're stressed out about. I think it's really easy for the answer to be like, oh, the greatest achievement was this big deal that I closed or something that I worked really hard for several quarters over, but I realize that it's really those relationships that I have with folks in other departments that help me close those deals and make me more successful at selling the product.
How do you define success?
I would say success is waking up every day and feeling like you're excited to go to work and that you're proud of the work that you've done. I think people can really mindlessly do this job, or they can do it very thoughtfully and feel like they're providing a real service to help businesses operate successfully. And I do really believe that every day that I make that long walk from the C to the office, that I'm really actually making a difference in the way that somebody operates their business.
If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
I feel like maybe it's just working in this office. I feel like the dogs see a lot of stuff that we do, and maybe they would have the most feedback about all of us as like disgusting human beings.
Could we do that though? So
Oh, yeah,
could we answer that? So because if you just give that, I'm not gonna.
Because I'm not gonna be on the camera.
Oh, okay. So that'll just be like me being a crazy person talking
They're
about
just
dogs.
crazy dogs.
You just closed the deal.
Oh, nice.
Did you throw that in?
Did she?
Yeah.
It was a baby one, but wait, did they say an annual or monthly? They made me send 2 DocuSigns.
That's weird. They signed monthly.
Okay, cool. Make more money off of that. Nice.
I think, can we throw that in though? Can we be like, you closed the deal during this interview?
Okay. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
Okay, if animals could talk, I think the rudest animal, maybe it's just because I have the most proximity to dogs, but I do think the dogs in this office have seen all of us do some really embarrassing stuff, so they would have a lot to talk about.
Great. That's all the questions that we had. Anyone
Cool.
that you want to redo or?
I think I'm fine if you think I'm fine.
No, I think they were great.
Cool.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.